What's the difference betwine IVR and IVA for your business phone system? Which is better? Which is newer? And which one is secretly plotting to turn all of humanity into one of these? Hey there, I'm Jake with Nextiva, and in this video, we're covering the key differences between IVR and IVA. Let's start by defining them, and then we'll get into a little bit more detail on each. IVR stands for Interactive Voice Response. It's based on speech-to-text software and primarily used to navigate a pre-programmed call flow. You've probably heard IVR give you a prompt like this.
Welcome to Econobank. Say or enter your access ID to get started.
IVR uses natural language processing, but it isn't smart enough to do much more than help users navigate an interactive menu system. They can, however, recognize words like support or sales and associate them with an automated call flow menu option. IVR can also give you some limited information like checking a credit card balance, for instance. IVA stands for Interactive Voice Assistant, and it provides way more functionality than simple text-to-speech style navigation. IVA adds virtual assistant functionality similar to what you've used in your favorite smartphone or smart speaker. Think of it like Siri for your interactive voice system. IVA takes customer data into account and uses AI to leverage that data in how it interacts with the caller. While IVR is designed to get your customers to the right agent as quickly as possible, IVA is designed to free up that agent, solving the issue for them before they need an agent at all. So what's the difference between the two, and which one do you need? IVR is primarily aimed at getting the caller to the right place or letting your team know what the caller's reason for calling is before they even pick up the phone. If your customer support offerings are generally based on interaction with a live agent, IVR will allow your customers to navigate there themselves, relying on the IVR system to help them get there. IVRs cut down on call routing, speed up agent assignment, and can trigger limited data automations to serve customer info. Plus, as callers navigate that call flow, you can track where that traffic is coming from and how best to staff your team. IVAs offer all of that interactive navigation, but they add an additional layer of functionality by leveraging AI to analyze and synthesize data. IVAs can analyze a customer's history and past interactions to suggest possible solutions. They can also incorporate data sets like help and how-to articles based on a customer's description of their problem. They can listen for sentiment and escalate to a human if things go off the rails, and they can even solve a lot of problems for the customer without ever needing to involve an agent by interacting with natural language. IVA's AI functionality provides essentially the same future envisioned by James Cameron, but instead of the phones becoming sentient and starting the final showdown with humanity, they're programmed to help grandma get her smartphone rebooted, so you don't have to. I like the second option a lot better. You know, AI is actually getting pretty good. I used it to make that image, which is my grandma only has 3 fingers. Getting better. So what are the advantages of IVA or IVR? Well, IVA isn't bound by operating hours. It allows you to extend your support hours without having to have human agents on call or in office. IVA works around the clock to solve customer needs, reducing support staffing requirements and increasing customer satisfaction. IVR, on the other hand, is much easier to implement and could help control costs for smaller teams and companies. It also doesn't rely as heavily on integrations, so you might be able to implement IVR more rapidly than IVA. So how can you get an IVR or an IVA integrated into your business phone system? Easy. Choose a service provider like Nextiva, and you can get started today. Nextiva offers advanced IVR and IVA solutions and has an entire product dedicated to call center support and enablement. I'm Jake with Nextiva, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. And use that data. Oops, dang it. It's getting better.